First, I want to say that it's very, very important to me that you listen to this, because this video isn't just a song video. It's a challenge to try to change the way that we live our lives and to try to bring more love and more presence into the world, which it sorely needs right now. I'm starting a separate channel for this challenge, and this is the link for that channel. Subscribe to it and be a part of this challenge. The challenge is called 7 Days of Life. It's a challenge to live as though you only have 7 days to live. It'll put so many things in perspective, and it'll do so much for your life, improving the prosperity and the love that you see and feel. I've recently come in contact with a sick child who's only 6 years old that is suffering from a terminal brain tumor. And in experiencing this child, you see the humor, the light heart, the pure, unconditional, truly unconditional love that all of us seek. All of us with all this time can't find it, but these people are, it's like they're forced to find it, and it's such a beautiful thing. I've also had a guy in my family who is hard-hearted and very angry and kind of scary his whole life, has become sick, and he does nothing but smile. And every time you see him, you feel so much love and just such purity. And it's inspired this whole thing. The first thing you got to do in this challenge is write 7 days on your hand in pen or marker, like this. Well, mine's upside down because I'm on this side of the camera, but I think you get the idea. It's to serve as a reminder when you make a decision, or when a problem arises, or when you're just thinking, to look down and stare that reality. Make it a reality. I only have 7 days. 7 days. It will completely change the way you look at things, and it'll bring all the most important things in your life to the forefront. I promise you that. The second thing you got to do is write a list of people, places, things, actions, whatever would be the most important to you if you only had 7 days to live. And then read the list. Magically, all of a sudden, you're presented with all the things that are the very most important to you in life. All of the things that really matter. When you only have 7 days to live, all the stuff that isn't important is filtered out. It's really unbelievable to look at it. When I looked at my list, I was like, I have been living so far from love and from my purpose that it's unbelievable. And it's also really good, and I'm really grateful, though, to see it now and kind of come to life for the first time. After you look at this list and experience this just magical realization of presence and importance, ask yourself some questions. Write them down even. Use them when you encounter everyday problems or, people, good people, difficult people, everything. Have these questions ready and think about them. You can think of your own questions and use them to your own situation, but here's just a few of the ones I came up with for myself. If I only had 7 days to live, would money troubles or bills worry me? No. Would I cling to grudges and gripes with people that are close and dear to me? No. No, I wouldn't. Would I ever waste an opportunity to tell someone, I love you? And the answer is no. I wouldn't want to go away and leave all the people I care about wondering what I really felt about them. I want them all to know. And I've started doing this, and the appreciation that they feel for just knowing how you really feel about them is a reward that is just unbounded. Would I let small things get to me or blow them way out of proportion? No. In my regular life, outside of 7-Day Challenge, I let small things eat at me all the time, but they're not important. And that's another key to this challenge, to finding what's really important. Would I sulk and frown and kind of pout around? And the answer is no. I'd rather smile at every single person I see, just thinking that my smile might turn their whole day around, their whole week around, or even a whole month around. A smile is an unbelievable thing. It doesn't cost any money, as cliche as that is, and you can give it as much as you want. The next part is what I call 7 days of life in reverse. While living your last 7 days, I want you to look at every person you deal with, whether it be a parent, a significant other, a cashier, somebody you walk by at the store. Look at them as though they only have 7 days to live. And ask yourself some questions about that, like, if that person only had 7 days to live, would I treat them poorly? Would I bring them hate? Would I bring my anger to them? No. I would want to make their last 7 days more fulfilling and happy and meaningful. So this part is treating other people as though they only have 7 days to live. It's especially important with family and close friends because it's often very easy to be nice to strangers, but it's very difficult to be nice to the people close to you. Treat them as though this is the last week that they'll ever be in your life. And you'll see how human beings are really supposed to be treated and how we should all truly treat each other. 7 days of life, this whole thing might seem scary, facing death, or weird, because we all carry with us a fear of death, everybody. But you'll see when you start doing this that when you face death and see the world through the eyes of death, everything fully comes to life. The colors are so much brighter. The sounds are richer. Love is everywhere. It comes out from you and it comes endlessly to you. In this world, if there isn't death, there isn't life. So it's important to face the other side of things and see that every breath is beautiful. Every tree is beautiful. Every person, every work of art, everything just jumps out at you. If you look at a tree or a child's face and think, this is the last time I'm ever going to see this, it looks completely different and magical and wonderful in ways you can't even imagine. If you feel lost on this challenge, just remember, always look at your hand.